What's up, guys? Chemist here from Meanwhile in the Man Cave. We take a look at all things pop culture, games, toys, or anything we think is cool. And today, we are taking a look at a figure from the cult classic movie, An American Werewolf in London. This is the ultimate Kessler wolf from Neca.
An American Werewolf in London was released on August 21st of 1981 and was written and directed by John Landis. John Landis, known for directing Animal House and the Blues Brothers, also makes a brief cameo near the end of the film when he is hit by a car and thrown through a plate glass window. This cult classic werewolf movie earned the very first Academy Award for Best Makeup.
All right, we're going to start off by looking at the box. Some cool artwork on the front. Very nice. And a picture of one of the alternate heads on the side. And a picture of the other alternate head on the other side. And here we go. This is a picture of the figure with both heads and a description of the movie. On the top, just got another picture of that same head. So, these Neca figures have great little gatefold covers. There you are. Picture of the figure over here. It's pretty nice. And there's a preview of the figure itself inside here. So, let's pop this tape off. Get this guy out. Take a look. Are. Okay, the ties are off. Let's check out the extra head here first. Pretty freaky.
Now let's break out this hairball of horror and take a look.
This face on this thing is done really well. That is one gnarly looking werewolf. Just look at those teeth. Even if you're not a fan of the Werewolf in London movie, it's just a really cool werewolf, period. Let's start off with the articulation here. You can tilt the head left and right. You can also move the hair back here because it's in like several layers. You see this kind of like moves a little bit. You can shift that around to whatever look you like. It also angles a little bit down, a little bit back. Now, down here you've got forward and back with the arm, or legs I should say. This will tilt out as well as bend up and down. Now down here you've got joints. Tilt that down. And here the foot. Tilt that. Now that'll also move a little bit on a ball joint, which is handy. Should be the same over here. Get your lateral movement, obviously. Pretty much all the same that I just showed you. Now here, around the midsection, you can twist. Not a lot of angle there, but you can turn it. So if you need to shift that around a little bit, shift the hips around. Now, back legs, back, A little forward here. Now there is a joint right here. It doesn't seem to move though. It's really stiff. I am not going to force that. So I believe that's just for shifting the leg back and forth. It does show there's a joint there. It doesn't seem to be active. So maybe it is, but I'm not willing to force that and break it. All right, got this little bit of movement there. You could shift it. Not a lot of movement there, but you do have the angling. And then you've got the toe movement here. Now, we're gonna get this guy in some poses and I'm gonna tell you what I think. And so here he is. Really nice looking figure. About as good as you're gonna get with a werewolf face right there. Like I said, it's probably about as perfect as you can get, in my opinion. Let's spin this guy around. There's just so much nice detail on this figure. And even if you wanted to use this figure as an accessory to some of your other, like, fantasy figures, it could go great with some of those as well. I love the detail of the claws and everything on his legs. The colors are great. You have the alternate head too. And here it is with the alternate head on. I did get 2 of these just because I think it would work good with a lot of other figures, not just as a Werewolf in London display. But this face right here, holy cow. Like, that just looks like the embodiment of rage on this thing. It's really gnarly. Teeth, everything. The eyes, how they did them. Really, really well done. You can pose the legs out like he's getting ready to pounce. So, measuring, this figure is about 5 inches tall on its 4 legs and right about 8 inches from tail to nose. So it's a good size figure. And if you're a fan of horror movies or werewolves in general, I don't even think you have to be a fan of An American Werewolf in London. This is just a really cool figure to have. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and come back for the next episode of Meanwhile in the Man Cave. I'll talk to you guys later.